And this is my pile of sweat. Bon appetit. We're at Electric Performance here. This is like Alex Sterner's spot. A lot of jiu-jitsu guys here in San Diego come here and do their programming and their lifting here, and even like some drilling and stuff. You guys will see there's mats and everything. So it's just it's a good, healthy environment here for lifting weights, and a lot of the guys are super cool, and the programming is good. This has been an important piece to my jiu-jitsu puzzle for like 3 years now here.
We're just gonna run the test. We're gonna very quickly get you up to like max heart rate, and then we're gonna stop entirely and allow you to rest. We sort of wanted to approach PJ's conditioning a little bit more objectively. So what we're gonna do today is, in the middle of an ADCC camp, get an objective measurement for how quickly his heart rate recovers from a very intense bout. It's a short test. It's kind of intense, but then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that number. We're gonna be able to utilize that in future camps. So we're just gonna have an objective measure from when he's in pretty good shape. We're gonna sort of just reassess that from time to time to really see like where the actual conditioning component really is. So we can definitively say, hey, your conditioning is a little bit behind right now, or actually you're in pretty good shape. Maybe it's some other variables that are affecting how you feel on the mats. 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, come on. That's it. Come on. Keep going. Out halfway. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on. A little bit more. 10 more seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. End time. Cool. Should get off entirely. And we are about 30 seconds out, and he's already dropping back into zone 2 right now, zone 3. So we'll know for sure when I see the exact numbers where it peaked and where it came down, but overall this is pretty good. Basically where his heart rate's at right now, he could perform again if he needed to. You know, an event like ADCC only happens once every 2 years. It's cool that you can really push it hard, you know, on the mats and in the weight room, and then sort of dial back and peak for the event, you know.
All right.
Oh yeah.
A lot of my like jiu-jitsu training and things like that, I do like between 10 to noon or something like that. So in the mornings, sometimes I just take an easy morning. Sometimes I go and I lift, or I surf or something like that. Do a little bit of like extracurricular stuff, and then we come down Chula Vista. This is where my gym is at. We'll get some training in. I'm kind of taking it pretty low intensity. This whole week, I'm kind of really slowing things down, just for a little decompression here. And so all the guys that want to go por hada and stuff like that are probably not showing up today. So it'll be a little bit of a smaller session, but I'm trying to keep everything like pretty much the same with what I'm doing right now, and just lower the intensity of everything this week. Somebody's always down here. I don't know who works here or who doesn't work here, but everybody kind of works here but doesn't work here. I'm not sure. It's always open. This is Sal, Sergeant Sal, I like to call him. I've never called him that before. It's kind of
First time I've ever called him that.
This is Casual Dave.
It's King.
Dave holds it down. Some familiar faces. Let's see if we got some ADCC people. We have like a bunch of the 66 kg divisions on here actually. Keith, Owen, Gio, DeAndre. Yeah, if they're just like homies or good grapplers and shit like that, I'll put them on this one here. You know, San Diego is like it's not as cliquey as a lot of other jiu-jitsu areas, I think. Like, I think jiu-jitsu's been around here for so long, and everybody's just kind of like on a similar path and stuff. So as long as you're not like really competing with the same person or in the same tournament as the same person or something like that, they're all kind of coming together and training a bit more and things like that. Everybody's kind of a little more open, I think, here in San Diego to cross training and stuff. It's pretty cool. You know, I've had built a lot of relationships over the years with like different guys, and came up with different guys in San Diego that were like, we were around the same like level coming up. Now, like a lot of these guys have their own gyms or run their own programs and stuff like that. And so I hit them up to kind of get them to come and help with my camp and things like that. And being able to structure my own training and have training partners is really nice because I can kind of cater it in the direction that I think I need. Wednesdays, a little bit more just rounds. Today I'll write up a little plan. I'm really taking my intensity level down, hoping that my training partners will match it. We'll see. Still hit 150 heart rate. Some of the guys will get pissed because they think I'm like just trying to game them with this like go light thing, and I get it. I don't like the idea of going light either. But like I train with these guys every day. Like they know, like everybody knows the score more or less. Like I'm trying my best to keep it low pace. I have to, you know, like I think I have to right now. Making it to ADCC was a big deal last year, where it was like JT Torres for some reason was just like, that was like almost written in my mind.
Meanwhile though,
oh, big shot from PJ Barch takes down JT Torres.
When I went the first day and I beat JT, it felt like kind of like mission accomplished, and I was trying to fight that feeling, you know what I mean? Where it was like, no, like tomorrow is the mission.
As far as how I feel, man, I'm in the fucking semifinals at ADCC, bro. This is fucking it, man. I don't know.
The tournament in my head felt like it was over, and I was fighting it the whole time to convince myself that it's still on. Like, get your shit together, it's still on. I think that like that's gonna be a big factor for me, is not overlooking anybody and thinking about just the next day, but like being able to look at the tournament as a whole and what my goals are as a whole. My goal is to win ADCC, right? And so I have to like kind of see the whole picture and set my goalpost a little bit further this year. I think that would be the biggest thing I'd want to do mentally before going into this one. I just got to keep the machine oiled and keep doing what I'm already doing, because I feel like as far as my training and my body goes, everything feels like ready to go already. This is my pile of sweat. I'm low heart rate, as some might say, and this is my pile of sweat. I guess sweat doesn't like amount to hard work always, though. God, that's a monster. Big scary cameras. So my house burnt down last week. Well, it didn't burn all the way down, but we got like I got a call at like 5 from my roommate, and he was like, bro, and he's just like hurt his knee, and he's all like fucked up, and he's like crutching around, but he calls me, and he's like on FaceTime, and he's like, the house is burning down. I was like, what? He like flipped the camera around, and you could just see smoke like pouring out of the house or something. And so I left class and got there, and it was like pretty bad scene. Like there was like 40 firemen there, and like I put it on my Instagram for jokes at first, you know what I mean? Kind of like, and then it was up for like maybe 10 minutes, and I was just getting flooded with messages, and I was like, oh, this is too much. I don't want to like explain this and stuff like that. So I took it down, but I got to find a place though, because that place is not like, we can't live in it for like 4 to 5 months or something like that. So timing's not great, but didn't affect me too much, you know. Bon appetit, señoros. Like when I moved to San Diego, I started eating really clean. I go through phases. Yeah, mostly when I'm training to compete and things like that. I wish I had it more built into the lifestyle, you know what I mean? We're gonna go to my kind of weightlifting gym here at the beach. Come over here. You know, in some markets I'm like a 6 or a 7 or something, but at this gym, like a 4 or a 5 at this gym. There's a lot of good-looking people in this gym. Man, couple hours a week of recovering and stretching and foam rolling. I also just move my body a lot. Like I do a lot of volume stuff without like a lot of intensity and stuff like that, just to get the blood flowing and stuff. And I'm never taking a full day off, you know? I mean, unless like I need a mental break, but even then a mental break for me is like surfing or doing something else active, you know? I've been doing this since I tore my ACL in 2018. I think it helps, you know? And if anything, it's just kind of like a good opportunity to do something you don't like to do as well, and just kind of be mentally strong through that. So, yeah, I'm just doing 5 minutes now, but man, I've done like, and it's just dumb, but I've done like 20 minutes before at 34 degrees. And I'm not sure why I did that, but it took me like an hour and a half to warm up again. I was like in a hot shower for like 45 minutes afterwards. But yeah, tomorrow I'll wrestle with Justin, J-Flow at noon. I'll try to keep that session a little lighter too, but like I said, wrestling light is kind of difficult. So we'll see. I was feeling pretty good today. Like my body feels like pretty recovered and pretty good, but I'm still not gonna like rev up just yet. I want to let everything kind of round out and feel real nice. That was more or less my Wednesday we just went through. Pretty easy day, not too bad. I still got energy, still good to go. Tomorrow I'll be ready to go. I got Justin in the morning for some judo and some wrestling and things like that. And yeah, I'm gonna go rest up the rest of the day.